Oh.
That's not here yet.
Like, it was kind of funny. Like, I think we were having this conversation. I've never been interested in Final Fantasy games, ever. And then,
Well,
like,
and
this one, I was like, wait a minute. No, I gotta try this one.
no, and that game is amazing. It's whether it was a Final Fantasy game or not, that game is beautiful and deserves the credit it should get.
Yeah, like, a
But
lot of people were saying it got robbed the year that, like, fucking... What was it, last year? When, like, fucking, Last of Us 2 just got all those fucking awards?
well, no, I thought it was the year with God of War.
No, no. I only
Oh,
remember
okay.
this because, like, I remember there was a bunch of games people were like, "What the fuck? Why did Last of Us win all these fucking awards?" And I was like, "Well, I always had that kind of thinking that the gaming, press and the award ceremony was incestuous or whatever." But that just like confirmed it for me because, like, it was, "Oh, we're gonna dunk on all these these gamers, because something
Yeah.
against the homophobia and transphobia." Like, I don't know. Like, here's
Dude.
the other thing. They have so much contentment for their own fucking audience. Like, I don't know how many times I've,
Oh
like, seen a
yeah.
games journalist like, "Oh, these gamers are complaining." I'm like, it's just jackasses on the internet. You know how broad of a term that is, gamer? Gamer, motherfucker? Okay, the most sold media is GTA 5, okay? Like, that's such a broad fucking term, you dumbass. That wasn't it like something million, 100 million, more than that?
Oh yeah. Okay, so GTA 5 has sold 150 million fucking copies. That's
So you're saying
ridiculous.
150 million people are fucking transphobic, racist, all that, yeah, all these fucking like buzzwords you can think of because you don't like people.
Dude, that
Because I
was
don't know, somebody on the
hilarious.
internet made fun of you a little too much.
Like, I laughed so hard because I was like, I read the article and they were like, well, there's 80,000 people outside of Rockstar's offices right now protesting the release of GTA 6. And I was like, oh my god, this is nothing. And then I
Yeah.
googled the sales number, and it was literally like, you are not even a 1 fucking percent of that sales number. Even at 80,000, you are nothing.
Yeah, right. No, that's the type of shit I always find funny. It's like people are like, "No, I'm important. My voice is important. People know who I am. No, these companies will listen to me." And it's like,
Dude,
not
shut the
really.
fuck up. Unless you do something so bad that we all fucking say, dude, that was fucked, you're not gonna get any special treatment.
Well, I love this idea. This is why I hate social media nowadays, dude, because it's like, my voice matters. I'm an important person. I hate they teach you this in school. You're important. You have a place in this world. I mean, like, all these teachers, dude, I swear to God, they'd rather teach positivity than actually teach. But, it's always like you can do this. Whatever you want, just put your mind to it, and you will have it. And it's like, really, this totally isn't setting them up for failure. Totally.
You're gonna own that Ferrari one day, don't worry.
Right? You imagine you'll have that Ferrari, Jimmy, and one day you'll have that Ferrari. Jimmy, he grew up not knowing shit because he's a dumbass. Wasn't really talented, didn't figure out anything in life. But, his teacher kept telling him he's going to get that Ferrari, so some reason Jimmy, instead of improving life, his delusional ass believes in the whole thing of, if I think about it hard enough, it'll happen.
And he sat outside of Rockstar Studios with a sign.
Because he's going to get that Ferrari.
Oh,
See, you fucked up, Miss Wickerdottom. Like, because, teachers have the weirdest names ever.
I know, Miss Blackmon.
Yeah, Miss Blockman.
And it
If you
wasn't
think of
bad.
that's a
If
joke,
you
no, that was
spelled
a
it,
white
no.
teacher we had. That was a
Yeah,
white teacher we had named Miss Blackman.
and it's funny, when you look at, like I said, the spelling of it, it wasn't Miss Blackman. It was Miss Blackmun.
Yeah, like... No, it is even better. So there's probably, if you're imagining a Miss Blackman, yes, there you go. You probably imagined her, like, right off the bat. The white
Dyke
lady with that
haircut.
name. Yep, dyke haircut. I didn't think, but yeah, no,
But
like,
then
I'm trying to think of
we
another
had
one.
this
Dover
crazy-ass
Spike.
name.
There was...
Zundel.
What?
Miss Zundel. Like,
Miss
what kind of
Zundel.
fuck? That was one of those names that was just like, wait, what the fuck?
Right?
You're coming with us.
But yeah, Miss Dover Spike? What the fuck?
Yeah, that one. That one. I am sorry if somebody out of nowhere goes up and finds you, Miss Dover Spike, my 5th grade teacher, but I just had to say your name. Dover Spike.
Like, yeah, exactly. How could you not?
You should be doping that spike.
Have fun.
And then, like, what else? Like, okay, I shouldn't be saying, you know, I guess, but yeah, no,
Well,
like,
no.
these, actually, no, no, like, think about this, like, who's gonna, these are, like, teachers, I guess, you know, I don't think this will ever come back to haunt them, but,
Well, not
Miss
even-
Wiedemeyer. Wiedemeyer.
But she was a fucking legend. She's
Right,
not like
she's-
the other teachers that's pissed us the fuck off. Legend.
Well, no, I love Miss Dover Spike, she was a sweet lady, but, Blackman was a bitch.
Yeah, I was gonna say Miss Blackman fucking pissed me off.
But, I, like, when I got older, dude, me and my friends used to be like, remember Miss Weed Admire? Because it's just like, it was, her name was just, like, kind of so perfect with it, you know?
Dude, I told you about that day she came and saw me at the restaurant, right?
Dude, she literally at one day came over here and visited me while, a buddy of mine was hanging out. We were like, holy crap, Miss Wiedemeyer. And she's like, you've grown so big. How are you guys doing? We're like, hi. You were the coolest effing teacher of all time.
Yeah, right? I just remember that everybody's like, some Miss Wiedemeyer is here to see you, and I just stopped everything I was doing. I was like,
Right?
no fucking way. And just ran out there like, oh my god, I love this lady. Give me a big ass hug.
Right? Well, no, dude, like,
So
like,
what Soldier Boy's
I
doing?
almost said the
Is it a
guy's
little
name.
less
Again, I'm not gonna say the guy's
He's
name
got
who was there
balls
that day, but I remember, like, just
what
mom
was
coming to
his
my
name
room.
again?
I got a little surprise for you too. It's gonna make you shit your pants. We're like, yeah, whatever. We see her. Holy shit!
Yeah, exactly. It was just like, they're like, oh, some Miss Wiedemeyer is here to see you, and I was just like, what?
When it's done,
Right?
Oh, fuck no. This was the stoner lady.
Yeah, no. When we got older, it was like, oh yeah, lived up to her name.
Real joy to look at, too.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, here comes fucking
guess I'm not on the same page as people.
I'd say you're not
Barrett's
really
gonna fucking
easy.
lecture me.
We're done here.
But I mean, regardless, it was amazing. That was,
Come on,
those are
nobody
some of
do
the,
something
like,
this crazy just for money. They
I'll
may
never
not think
forget
you're a
this.
true
This is
believer,
kind of funny.
but you know what I
There's a
think?
million of these in the world, so I'm not going to worry about saying this. But Miss Clark.
Oh yeah, and then there's the simple ones.
Yeah, exactly. Miss Clark. She was my first grade teacher, and this lady fucking loved me. But I also adored this lady. Like, she was just super fucking. After her, I hated school. No teachers were the same. But
be worth the money.
I'm trying
she
to
showed
think
up at
every
lunch
last
one day,
deal.
and she bought me like fucking Taco Bell or some shit like that. And I remember being in 2nd grade and thinking I was so privileged. You know what I mean? Like, I was just like, somebody came out of their way and bought me some fast food. Fuck
Right.
yeah.
Oh, I just thought of another weird name, but and this one, this is even better because literally nobody. The way this name is spelled, this will literally never, like, nobody will ever find the way this fucking weird ass name is spelled. But Miss Chisholm, like, her name was Chisholm. She was a very opinionated teacher, but she was a good teacher. But, like, goddamn, she was left leaning.
See ya. Looks like you're next.
Yeah. That name just fucking gets me every time I hear it.
Nothing to
Chisel. But yeah, that was probably like I remember like,
God damn it, who's the motherfucker?
oh, but I just remember like immediately being like, who the hell is this? And I said how it was spelled out loud, and she busted up laughing and went, "That's my name." And I went, "Oh my, wow, how does this become this?" And she goes, "Don't think about it."
Don't think about it.
Yeah, like she literally like stopped, looked at me, and went, "Don't think about it."
Was never in doubt.
I'm sitting there like she probably did that, like, you know, probably sat there with a an expert like at writing or whatever, because I'm not gonna lie, she's that type of person to know a teacher who's super left-leaning that's also a really expert writer or whatever, and them trying to figure out, how the hell does this become this? They don't even have the similar sounding letters. My response, Trail of Tears. I'm kidding.
A Trail of Tears. Oh my god. That was classic, bro. A Trail of Tears. Oh,
A Walk
man.
of Shame. Have you seen that Whitest Kids You Know skit where they're like, and this was called the Walk of Shame, and then like the teacher interrupts, and the teacher's like, no, it was called the Trail of Tears, not the Walk of Shame. The Walk of Shame is
Not so fast.
something else.
Think you can stop
Oh man.
I miss one. Rest in peace, Trevor Noah, you fucking legend.
Goat. I know, the one I was talking about today was, I'm pissing upon your leg. Hey little boy, go fetch me some water. Like,
Yeah, that one, I still to this day think that is the funniest Whitest Kids You Know skit. Just
But he's
because of how
just like-
ridiculous it is.
What does he say? He's all like, oh, what happens when you run out of money? Well, I will give the boy sexual favors.
How do you...
This
yeah,
is
no.
England.
Yeah, no,
Or
just...
this is the UK.
No, it's like, you tend to pee upon a boy, or something like that, and then he's, oh, you forget, we're all British, and he's like, oh, you are correct. Well, how do you intend to please this boy when you when you're set upon peeing upon my leg? Ah, I shall pee upon the boy's face, and then like, aha, then you will not, then your pee stream will cease to pee upon my leg, something like that, and then he goes, but then I will have the boy pee upon your leg as I pee upon her face. And it's just clever. Challenge accepted. I just,
Yeah.
it's just so fucking ridiculous.
One of the fucking greatest skits of all time, dude. Shit is so fucking funny.
Shut up, Barrett. Check ass.
As a general, though, those fools killed all their... Mom! Mrs. McLaughlin's calling! I did what? I didn't do that! Like...
Timmy, Zach, Darren,
Oh,
Sam,
bro.
and I think that is all of them, including Trevor. Like those motherfuckers.
No, it's... I
had-
said what?
Damn scared to bite the
Well,
hand
what
you
is it?
fed
Well,
him?
Timmy's a liar or something.
Yeah. No, Mrs. McLaughlin's a liar!
We can do this with you, or we can do this without you.
Yeah, Barrett's
different
fucking
reactor,
lecturing
different
me.
layout. Depends when it was built.
Yeah, no, dude, one of the greatest
seen
fucking
one like
episodes
this.
of all time.
But I'll manage.
Or, not
Dude, I
even
just...
really an episode, just like a 5-minute clip.
Huh?
I said it's not even really an episode, it's a 5-minute clip, but
Of
still.
what?
Mrs.
Oh, wait.
McLaughlin!
Sorry, my bad. I'm spaced now. Like,
No,
Barrett
you're
was
good.
yelling at me, and I'm like, yeah, he's lecturing me again.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's over.
good old Barry.
Man's all telling me, the planet's died, you know, shit like that. I'm getting ready for that one. He's like, bruh, chill.
But nah, that shit is fucking hilarious. The whitest kids in the world.
Oh, yeah.
Now you fucked up.
Now you fucked up.
Now
Oh,
you
damn,
done
get it.
fucked up.
Right? Jesus Christ. Dude, like, there's so many tutorial things.
Oh, at the beginning of that game, oh my god.
Yeah.
Now you fucked
Fucked
up.
up.
Now
Now
you
you
done
fucked
fucked
up.
up.
Then let's move.
That is just, oh my god, dude. Now you have fucked up, Mr. President.
Will you please be quiet?
John, that is the President of the United States. Yeah, you should listen to your woman, Johnny boy. Good shit.
Fucking legendary, bro.
It's a good thing I know someone who can get us the passcodes.
One of the greatest shows of all
Pity
time.
no one else at command will talk
Alright,
to us.
I remember. I
What
used
can
to
you do?
think it was just a YouTube channel for the
Been
longest
good.
time because I was like, yeah, no way this got on syndicated network.
Careful
Oh,
in there.
wait a minute. whatever the fuck it's called.
I got this place covered.
Cable. I'm not on that thing anymore. I was born in the internet age. I only did that TV stuff when I was a child.
I turned
you know
into the
Tifa,
fucking
right?
troll.
It's not really my
The
business,
guy that I
but
just got
are you
mad
guys
at, I
close?
turned into.
It sounds like you on all GTA games.
I'm like, oh, you blew me up with my oppressor? Well, I'm gonna go grab my oppressor and blow you up. And then he hid in his apartment. And I'm like, well, I already got the oppressor.
Oh yeah, Nipplheim. That's the name of the town that Cloud's from.
Cloud!
Nipplheim.
Are you ignoring me?
Say it with me now, Ben.
Tifa
Nipplheim.
and I.
Nipplehorn? Or is it Nepalhorn?
And Barrett's being a dick. Moody dick.
Well, it's Barrett.
Yeah.
No, back to our original, we got super sidetracked there. Back to our original, Final Fantasy talk. I said this the other night, but it seems like the only Final Fantasy games that I like are the ones that almost no one else
These
likes.
sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir.
They called me a
fucking weird.
We
fucking
are
sewer
currently
rat.
investigating whether they belong to the same group
I mean, we
that
do
made
live
the
in Trade.
attempt on your life. Rest assured, our inquiries will not take much longer.
God damn. What a jerk.
This pump's sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While you
This shit.
sleep, while you eat, while you
You
shit.
shit. It's here sucking up Mako.
It doesn't rest, and it
It
doesn't,
doesn't care.
You do realize what Mako is, don't you?
It's the
Mako
life
is
force of the
lifeblood
blood.
of our world.
Damn it, lifeblood of our
The
world.
planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh?
Dude, this
Answer
guy,
me.
oh my god, you're a pussy,
You
bro.
gonna stand
He
there
won't even
and
come out of his
pretend you can't
house
hear the
after I
plant
fucking
crying
got
out
my...
in vain?
Ben, you are interrupting
Oh, no, you can't.
the great Barrett speech.
Do you really hear that?
I'm sorry.
Damn straight I do.
God.
Get help.
Fuck Barry.
Savage
He
Cloud.
interrupted me.
No, Ben. No one. No one gets interrupted by
I'd worry
Barrett.
less about the planet.
You
and
just
more about
happen
the
to be
next 5
talking
seconds.
before he was.
Save the screaming for later.
That's what you are calling.
God, man. And the only person who could be a savage to Barrett is Cloud. Just like he was right there. He said he could hear the planet, and Cloud was like, get
Our
out, bro.
lives are on the line now.
You're high on drugs.
Yeah, hi.
You listening, Merc? One false move.
I think you need help. Not the
and
plane.
that happens.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting.
Well,
There are
like,
some places a sword just can't reach.
he just stuck his minigun thing and shot at me. But thing is, I didn't
Just bear with
flinch.
him for me,
Well,
would you?
Cloud did. I mean, if he shot a fucking minigun at me, I would have flinched and he would have shot me by accident.
Should have asked for more money.
Dude, that center console that Josh has on that rental car is fucking massive. And tonight I looked at him and I was like, dude, you could fit a sawed-off shotgun in that motherfucker. And he goes, what are you talking about? I already got one. You know, acts like he pulled one out, but it's like, nah, for real. You could fit a fucking,
Gonna throw your sword
a
out.
real fucked up gun in this console. Like,
Oh yeah, you know, that'd be so funny though. Like, yeah, what's in that center console? Oh, let me show you.
this is Saudi.
Wow, I completely missed. Nice move.
You know why I call her Saudi? Because when I start shooting, it's Saudi raping you.
That was Saudi terrible, man. You know, I really forget you can just hold down square. Just move around.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there like tapping square. Bring it. You getting the Barrett gun, bitch.
It's a great game. I should re-download it myself.
Alright. Yeah, I'm just redoing the beginning, just so I like I get a feel for what I'm doing because I want to go back and like play for my regular profile. But also, like when I'm streaming, I don't want to spoil too much. So I remember I literally went like, damn, I should probably try to like remember how to play this game.
Before I jump balls deep in.
Basically.
Laser security system. Great.
Those things will hurt more than your pride if you're careless. They'll cut you down to size and then some.
My pride, Jesse.
I'm guessing you've
Shut
done
up.
this kind of thing before.
Yeah. Figure out the timing of the lasers. Then make a move. when
Shut
they set
up.
off.
Exactly. I'll go first.
Hi,
Nothing
hey
like a little
Jesse. If I get a
danger to get the blood
bubba, will
pumping.
you kiss it?
Hey!
Just keep those baby
Only
brains
if
of
it's
yours on me.
infected with herpes. That's when I know it's got real bad.
Imagine that, like a mom generally like gets an infection on her lip because I was kissing my son's boo-boo.
Mom, why does my boo-boo have a sore?
Yeah, right.
Good, soldier.
Like literally. How'd you get AIDS again, bro? When I was 9, my mom kissed a boo-boo.
And it's more of the same. Come on, then.
Funny story about somebody trying to scare the shit out of somebody. Sam this one time goes, well, you could get AIDS from washing those dishes, bro. And I just went,
I can't believe they fell for that.
my dumb ass is wearing 2 pairs of gloves for like 3 weeks. Freaking the fuck out. Oh my god, he's right.
I fucking... Dude, you are not the only person who's fell for that one.
And then I bought
So,
back to my fact checking weeks later. I went on fucking Google, and they're like, no, AIDS dies the moment it sees air.
but no, I've got so many people with that. I was like, I can't. So, I was talking to this one guy, and he goes, because he called me the dish bitch or whatever, and I was like, bro, dude, you want to see something pretty funny? Watch this. And I walk over to somebody, because this dude was not an idiot, but the other dude we worked with was an idiot, and I said, yeah, you gotta be real careful washing dishes. You can get AIDS. And he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, because there's certain people in my family who have it. So.
Oh my god, bro.
I might go to hell for this one, but I told him, yeah, man. So you gotta watch out. Yeah, you gotta watch out, because sometimes that person, their germs might get on me, and like this kid. Again, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think his parents just sat there and just protected him his entire life, so he's just like, oh man, I will watch out. It's just like,
No time to complain.
I'm just never gonna forget this. The dude who, again, is like what I call him, the cooking whore, and I'd be the dish bitch, dude. He was dying laughing, and he looks at me eye to eye and goes, because the final was supposed to be us cooking an egg or whatever, and this dude was really good at cooking eggs or whatever, so he goes, dude, I'm gonna do your final for you, because that was the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen. Well, no, it was even better because the teacher knew it was him who cooked the egg, but she just didn't care anymore.
Yeah, no, that shit was funny. I'll never forget that morning. It was just like, nah, you can catch AIDS from fucking washing those dishes. And I'm all freaking out. I'm like, what the fuck? No, there's actually some dumb motherfucker who has AIDS that goes there. Shut up, Sam. And then, like, a week and a half, 2 weeks later, I look it up. I'm like, oh, it dies on impact with air. Fuck you, Sam.
Dude, you can just state anything about some, like, deadly disease like AIDS or something. I swear to God, people would just, like, jump on it like, yeah, it must be true. Like, why would he say something like that about AIDS? It's like, because he believed it.
That make you a 1-year-old, huh? Live and learn.
There you go, my brain. Well, I've gotten, like, dude, there's so many times I've gotten people, and I think they've thought, like, it's just like, dude, stop and think about it for 5 seconds, and you'll realize I was so bored, I was saying anything to fuck with anyone.
Shapobi.
Base a fucking leaf.
That's the card you get. Shapopi.
Yeah,
Shapopi.
like, dude, how do I put it? I've trolled entire fucking classes out of my own boredom and had them thinking I'm retarded, and it's like, guys, use your brain. I just said that because I was bored, and I knew all of you are dumb enough to believe I wouldn't know what that was. I win. I do what I want.
That
I
literally
don't.
wasn't even one of those situations where it's like, I didn't know because I've never done the research to find out. So this motherfucker tells me this shit, and 90% of the time you tell me realistic facts. So I'm like, oh yeah, that shit's legit. I better be double gloving.
Yeah, right.
Nah, not at all. As a matter of fact, I don't have
I've
to worry
convinced
about that at all.
classes, dude. I've been high on meth before, and it's like, what's the evidence I have? Literally none. Hey, it must be because he said it. So why would you believe that? Why would you? Are you that fucking dumb? Can I just tell you my asshole's itchy because I snorted crack? Would you believe it?
Especially on Tuesday.
There you go. Especially on a gay Tuesday.
But no, I fucking retarded, bro. Hilarious. Fucking retarded.
Oh yeah, it's funny, but it's like, I just don't know. It makes me worried.
Because like I said, I even fell for it, so it's fucking hilarious.
Oh, it's good. Like, to be honest with
But-
you, like I said, dude, if you ever want to get somebody with that, just tell them, like, like they go to work and they're washing dishes, just be like, you know, watch out, man. Somebody's got AIDS. You can get AIDS from washing dishes.
No.
You know, with them, it's just, they will fucking believe it. It's great. Well, unless they know a little bit more about AIDS, and they're like, dude, shut the fuck up.
What, you got it already?
But I think, like, I don't know, it's just like, I think a lot of people, you know, like, you would never want AIDS, period. Like, so, you'd go out of your way not to get AIDS if, you know, somebody's like, hey man, that can get you AIDS, you know, or like, cancer, or,
Do the honors.
I don't know.
Prove to me you're the man Tifa says you are. That you're one of
No,
us.
but at the same
Never
time,
said
you're
I was.
completely wrong.
I'm just here
Oh,
for the
the
paycheck.
smoking will give you cancer, and people do it every
Then do the
fucking
damn job.
day.
Alright. Barrett's yelling at me again, man.
Fucking Barrett. Such an angry guy.
He's all happy that a bunch of people are gonna die. Dude, I love the shit they do with that, like the little foreshadowing to Sephiroth.
I'm fine.
Dude,
What about the timer?
Your call, Merc.
I wish that dude wasn't killed off so easily. He would have been a good villain for a
Pretty
long
cocky,
time.
ain't you?
Huh?
I said
Sephiroth?
Sephiroth? Yeah, he would have been
Well,
a good
like-
villain for like a long-dated period of time. I
Well-
understand why,
You
but
double crossing!
Like, well, again, like you don't
Heads up.
What in the hell?
Final Fantasy stories are like, you know, they're just more what's the word? Closed?
like you
or
said,
something?
chapters.
Fight this thing.
Yeah.
It's got reinforced armor plating.
Like,
The internals can be overloaded. Lightning magic.
what's it? Fuck.
No other option, huh?
Fuck. But yeah, you know, so like, there's no reason to bring back, you know, villains like, and I don't even think Final Fantasy fans really consider him to be the best. They actually consider the guy from Final Fantasy VI to be Kefla, I think is his name. I'm not a Final Fantasy fan, you know.
Yeah,
You
me
know.
either. Like I said, I'm the dude who buys the ones they don't like. I
Yeah,
don't
you-
know.
You like 13. Loser.
Yeah, I love that game.
Okay.
It was like it's a horrible final. It might be a terrible Final Fantasy game, but it's a really good video game. Sorry.
I mean, I kind of 50-50 on that. Like, it takes a while before it honestly gets really good. But like,
I don't think so. I think it's shit right from the start. It's just
You think it's
nonstop.
shit right from the start?
No, it gets into the shit right from the start.
All I
It
heard is, it's shit from the start. I'm like, wait, what? Were you just trying to defend the poor game? Damn. I mean, shit. I'm
one
a
of the
fan
few
of.
games right away, I'm like,
I'll
like this.
admit, I understand why people hate this game. I'm a fan of Army of Two, Devil's Cartel. That genuinely is a hated game.
I like the Army of Two games myself, though, but maybe that's because I haven't played them.
Well, no, the Army of Two games are pretty popular. It's just Devil's Cartel is considered to be completely fucking awful. I don't blame people compared to the other ones. Yeah, kind of is.
Oh, this game's shit.
Right. And, like, I like, especially...
Gears of War 1 and 2 is better, though.
Oh, God, yeah. Like, let's be honest here. You play Army of Two when to beat Gears of War.
Yeah, because you needed something else to play. No, but Army 2 has its own charm. Like, I'm not gonna say it doesn't, but...
Oh, yeah, of course it does.
Dude, Gears of War is the...
Never seen this
That's the third-person shooter of the 360 right there. Like, there's nothing
What's
like
your
it.
brilliance, man, genius?
Like, I feel like certain...
That didn't work either.
What am I thinking?
Bingo. Focus on
Army
that
of 2,
core.
Gears of War.
Oh, yeah, shit. Sorry, I'm getting my ass beat by the fucking, mech thing. Yeah, I think, like, well, what was going on with that year is, like, Gears of War kind of popularized, those types of games, you know what I mean? Like...
Yeah.
Need to do something about these wounds. No effect on target.
Damn it.
Yeah, and then somebody, when I could sell it on Sony and Xbox, oh, fuck yeah.
There you go. Well, EA did. Fucking hell.
Heal up and regroup.
I really forgot about how hard this game is. I shouldn't say hard, but like... Yeah.
Hard.
All good.
Yeah.
Have this. Focus. Find a way.
Dude, them fools. Josh and Robbie, Roberto, have literally made me so jealous of the amount of bling that those fools wear. And I'm like, I have to buy a chain.
I have to have drip now.
Yeah, like I have to. They both have grills. They both have chains. I'm just sitting there, I'm like, my boring ass.
I mean, y'all are boring.
You know what I mean, though.
Gotta heal up.
God damn it. And I gotta, like, hold on. Can you...
Like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, look at these flashy ass motherfuckers.
Gotta be careful.
I have this shitty Hardy Boys chain on. That
Hey,
costs us
it's
$15
something.
at a live show.
Damn it. Need to heal up soon.
Hey, something.
Yeah, the thing is, though, if we weren't at a live show, those chains would have cost $14 for both of them.
Hey, but we got him at a live show, and we didn't get to see that.
Oh no, dude, believe me, I hold on to those memories more than I hold on to any fucking...
Oh yeah, I know. Like going to SmackDown was so much fun.
Oh, dude, and it wasn't even the SmackDown I paid for a year later. Honestly, like, it was cool because it was a live show, but the show itself sucked.
Yeah,
Through.
And
there's
the
no other way of
SmackDown
putting
that
it.
the SmackDown that we went to for your birthday was one of the greatest fucking shows we could have watched. We watched fucking Kevin Owens powerbomb Shane McMahon through a table.
Right.
No escape.
Then they walked past us.
Well, to be fair, we probably were also on TV.
Well, other than a sign in somebody's face.
Yeah.
But still, regardless of that, like you said, like, that was one of the greatest shows to ever go to. And then a
Oh,
year
okay.
later, like when I think sometimes I wonder if I should go back and watch that episode that we were on, because maybe it wasn't a bad episode of SmackDown. It was just we expected so much.
Or go down in flames.
In comparison, oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude, totally, honestly.
Like, I immediately thinking to myself, like, oh, we should probably see some crazy shit at Denver, and then it's like, the craziest thing we saw got interrupted, and it was Mustafa Ali's 450 splash to the outside.
Keep going. If I heal up.
Yeah,
Like, I
that was
honestly think-
awesome.
No, it was awesome, but that was the craziest thing we saw all night, and it was
Yeah.
interrupted, and it was at the beginning.
Yeah.
You
Like,
think I care about a few cuts and bruises?
ooh,
'Cause
why don't I have an out of MP? Damn. There we go.
But nah, that first SmackDown we went to, I think about it all the time. That show was so good that
Oh yeah.
I don't think we'll get lucky enough to watch anything that's not a pay-per-view. That was that good. But it was also a week before Survivor Series, so
Yeah, there you go. So
Shit was
they were a
gonna
little
go
bit
on.
hype. Yeah.
yeah.
You think I care about a few cuts and bruises?
This
I remember
motherfucker.
seeing Jinder Mahal jump in that corner, and we were like, holy fuck, dude, he is actually that big.
Right. Yeah, I also remember the drunk guys next to
Watch the
us.
tail. You don't want to be hit by that
Yeah,
laser.
that for sure. I remember us both being when Randy Orton jumped in the corner and the light shut off and he just looked at us like, the fuck?
Yeah, that was so funny when the lights went off on him. He just the fuck.
Like, he was doing his taunt and then he straight up just light shut off and then Randy Orton looked at everybody like, the fuck? Oh well, I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah, he literally like, hey, you people pay to see me do the time, and we did.
And everybody stood up with it. Fuck yeah, Randy. We love
Yeah,
it. Like,
like literally, it was basically a stop. Ah, yeah, fuck yeah, Randy.
and then everybody was like, realized that Randy did it alone. So we were like, oh, fuck yeah, Randy, let's get up.
Yeah, like look, the crowd had to get up with him. Oh, but like also the first show he went to, dude, surprisingly one of the most popular dudes. I think WWE doesn't realize how popular he is, but fucking Akira Tozawa.
Dude, we were screaming for that fool. It was so
Yeah.
funny. The whole crowd was too.
Yeah.
Akira.
Oh, Akira.
And we started
didn't
that chant.
he
didn't
didn't
we?
even
That
wrestle.
was me and you.
That was the
me
drunk
and
guy
you.
next to us going, ha,
Oh, okay.
ha.
That's what it. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
But just
Like-
to mention, even that night alone, like I want to go back and watch that SmackDown because we started so many fucking chants, dude.
Find
It was
cover and hunker down.
ridiculous.
Again and again and again.
Yeah, I agree with Barrett. This shit's just again and again and again.
Like we did though. We started so much shit that
Oh,
whole
yeah.
night.
Now,
It's
get
amazing.
in there and do some damage.
And like I said, we also got to watch fucking Kevin Owens and Shane walk right past us, and then the
Yeah,
merchandise
Kevin Owens
table,
was literally basically like right next to us. It was amazing.
and the merchandise table I bought my Hardy Boys shirt off of, and the Hardy Boys chain for Sam off of. He got powerbombed through.
Yeah. Awesome. Oh, go Cloud.
You think I care about a few cuts and
Yeah, no, that was one of the greatest nights.
Next, don't get tired or complain.
And you getting tired of my complaining, huh? Solid copy.
Ah. Okay, that was pretty funny. Barrett and Cloud, Barrett was like, I'm tired of the laser, and like, Cloud goes, robots don't get tired, and like, Barrett goes, yeah, and I bet you're getting tired of my complaining. It's fucking banter in this game, I love it.
Yeah, that's one of the large advantages to the next version is like on the PS1, yeah, there was the sub-talk, but it wasn't in the same cinematic way. And
Yeah.
it really wasn't there in the same way, to be honest.
It ain't easy being a mech, huh?
It ain't easy being a mech. There you go. Like there wasn't shit like that.
It's wide open. Gonna light it up.
Also, the other thing I remember happening was the drunk guys we were with. Also, this shit killed me so bad. But one of them was so drunk he started yelling out Mufasa when Mustafa was
Instead of
out.
Mustafa.
It was amazing.
Oh, it's hilarious. Mustafa!
So we can't help ourselves busting the hell up. This drunk guy is trying to say Mustafa's name, but he's just way too fucked up. Mufasa!
We're yelling it with him.
Yeah, we're just yelling it with him so he's not alone. And like the people next to us, I think we're like thinking, what's wrong with you guys? But I think even they realize, oh my god, that dude just fucked up.
Well, this shit is hilarious too. When Jinder Mahal is actually from Canada.
You're from Canada.
Yeah, and we kept screaming, "You're from Canada! You're from Canada!" He's trying to fucking cut a promo, and he stares dead at us. Like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
Right? Like, but again, that drunk guy just got it. He made it better because it was just like, well, he'll chant whatever. Fuck, I want to leave him alone. I don't think he was being too obnoxious. I've seen worse.
No, it wasn't about that kind of obnoxious. It's just one of those like, hey, motherfucker, if they're gonna yell it, we'll all yell it. Let's go.
Yeah, well, like, he seemed to be entertaining everybody. Like, nobody's giving him dirty looks. They were just laughing.
No, like I said, between all of us, we started so many crowd chants, like the four of us, it was ridiculous.
You think I care about a few cuts of blood?
And then I remember we went over to our uncle's house, and then, like, he was literally watching what we just watched.
Yeah, but we were there live.
Yeah, I remember being like, holy shit, Leonard, we just watched this live.
We gonna let this thing keep pushing us around.
God damn. This fucking boss fight, man.
You think I care? Fuck on this.
God damn. There, he's fucking staggered.
Ready when you are.
Wait, why am I not playing as Cloud? Jesus Christ. How the fucking, there we go. Well, dude, now I got like a limit burst with fucking Barrett. Yep. Alright. Well, that was fun.
Kind of the funny thing, though, too, about us walking into our uncle's house and he was watching it, is it was Randy Orton on the TV. We were like, oh, that was the best part of the fucking show.
Why don't you say, like, again, I don't know, I can't remember what was the best part.
No, we both agreed on that night. It was like, I didn't really care for Randy Orton before that, but...
Oh yeah, no, actually now I remember. Yeah, his match was really good, yeah.
It was like, holy shit.
Hey, he's a really good live wrestler to watch.
Come on, we've got to move.
You don't really notice it though, you know. Like I said, he's live.
I think a large part of it is the way he reacts to people.
Yeah.
Like, he straight up stopped his taunt, the lights went off, and he looked at all of us like, are y'all gonna stop? Well, I ain't gonna stop.
Right? Yeah, I always thought that was like, you know, he was with the audience, you know?
Yeah. Well, I seen a video of him today, and he's screaming at somebody, and somebody's like, what are you gonna do? And he just goes, I have a scooter, bitch! I'ma hit you! Like, No, that's not what it was. It was, I have a fucking scooter. What are you gonna do? Like,
I have a scooter. What are you gonna do?
exactly. Like, Randy knows Vince is gonna pay him anyways.
Alright. He knows Vince loves him.
Yeah.
Well, why wouldn't you? Dude's a good, reliable worker.
Do I look okay?
And the way he connected with the crowd that night.
Oh, yeah. Well, how he's able to connect with the crowd, like, most of the time.
Hey, we'll link up over there. Look after Jesse.
Like, he's out of... Well, it's also because he's been there forever, but he's like...
Come this
He
way.
knows. He just
This route
knows.
should lead us straight to Barrett.
Like, he knows how to
Probably.
be entertaining.
I think I see an exit. Come on.
I think that's the problem with a lot of wrestlers, dude. They're just boring.
Yeah,
Don't look back. Let's
I'm
go.
sleeping. I'm sitting here with an 80s gimmick.
Yeah, like, literally. I missed a chest, but I
We're
don't care.
running out of time.
Honestly, that's why I love Kyle O'Reilly and
Sorry, it just
Bobby
Marty
Fish?
focus.
Oh, Marty Scurll.
I almost said Marty Scurll. Honestly, with Marty Scurll's bullshit, I'm not a big fan of.
That was what I was saying.
But,
Yeah, some bullshit.
Bobby
There you go.
Fish and Kyle O'Reilly are those kinds of like, they're Bret Hart like wrestlers in that aspect that they're like, we're just gonna out fucking technical fuck at you. We're good at other things, but we are gonna out wrestle you in every aspect of the game.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
Right?
I've got Soldier Boy
Like,
with me.
No offense to Adam Cole, but he reminds me more of Shawn
Soldier
Michaels.
Boy.
They're here.
yeah, well, I think he's able to capture that, you know, like,
5 seconds is all we
I don't know, there's some wrestlers who I feel like, there you go, they're stuck in like, I'm a bit of an 80s gimmick.
And I just kind of brought it up, but there's nothing wrong with that if you do it right.
Yeah. I think
Bobby
that,
Fish
like,
walks in that ring, and I think to myself, "Oh, this is gonna be a technical masterpiece, like,
there you go.
or a brawl out, one of the two."
Like, literally.
Kyle O'Reilly, I know I'm gonna get one of two things. Kyle O'Reilly is about to kick the shit out of somebody,
How to somebody.
or he's about to out-submit them.
Alright. Dude, I still think that one of the most brutal matches I've ever seen in my entire life was Kyle O'Reilly versus Katsuyori Shibata. God damn, that match was fucking brutal,
Yeah.
dude.
For 20-30 minutes, they
Dude,
just
like-
kicked the fuck out of each other.
Well, it wasn't just that, dude. The match ends with Shibata headbutting Kyle O'Reilly so hard he busts his own fucking head open, then he kicks Kyle O'Reilly's fucking head off after he already headbutted it off.
Yeah. Like, they just beat the fuck out of each other.
Man proceeded to make a goal with his head and then made another goal with his foot. And the ball was Kyle O'Reilly's fucking head. Well, that's dude. I love explaining this to people. I'm like, Katsuyori Shibata was my favorite wrestler. Like, hands down, anytime that man got in the ring and I watched his matches, I sat there and I watched them because, goddamn, they were brutal, they were entertaining, they were, oh god, they weren't like, I'll be honest with you, some of them weren't this complete masterpiece matches like that, but they were brutal, and like, that was something that has been missing in wrestling, in my opinion. Like, oh, I didn't mean to hit Q, whatever. Here, cure me now. There we go. Let's cure clock. Come on. There we go. But and I mean, even his last match is still one of my favorite matches of all time, and that is him versus Okada, of all people, who I think is the greatest wrestler. Like, in the ring, he can just wrestle a fucking death. Like, dude's amazing. But his match, like, he rarely has this, like, getting dominated. Like, there's very rare wrestlers that are able to do that to Okada. Marufuji was one of them. I think that guy's amazing. That dude is probably hands down the most underrated wrestler right there. If you don't know who Marufuji is, that man, he's like, he basically he would run like the competitor to New Japan. No pro wrestling, and he was also, well, I guess All Japan would have been New Japan's biggest rival.
That was one of the first things that came up, so just can't shit.
What?
Just as a mean-ass wrestler.
Oh, yeah. Actually, this is kind of funny. Marufuji's not a mean-ass wrestler. He's just a goddamn amazing one. But, Shibata. Yeah, no, he's the meanest wrestler on the planet. And he dominated Okada during this match. Like I said, I don't see that a lot. Like, Marufuji, Shibata, and there was another one, like, that when they got in the ring with him, it was like, I'm
King
the master.
Kenny.
Huh? Kenny?
King Kenny?
No, nah. Like, Kenny Omega, as good as good as those matches were, he never dominated Okada. Like, he didn't show up Okada at least once or twice. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I agree.
like literally, at one point, Shibata sat in the ring, dude, and let Okada try to, like, grapple with him, and then it was Shibata basically showing, hey, motherfucker, I am this good. Like, I know what I am doing. I'm a monster when it comes to this style.
MMA too.
No, he's trained in just wrestling, dude. The one time Shibata did an MMA match, he knocked out in like the first round. Yeah.
He seems like the guy who would have a hard enough head last year.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, he wasn't trained, bro, so he kind of rushed in like a professional wrestler at a professionally trained MMA fighter. And what happened. If you didn't expect that, well, guess what? Like, it's the actual real fight between, God damn it, my brain, hold on, I'm getting the shit kicked out of me right now. Jesus, and Cloud's down again. Not Shibata, fucking,
What is those, Shibata versus Suzuki, though?
Thank you, Suzuki, that's who I'm thinking about.
Yeah,
oh, they
Shibata
beat the
versus
fuck out of each
Suzuki.
other.
They fucking destroy each other for like 20 minutes straight.
Oh yeah, I think the one time I saw those two have a match, I was like, damn, that was brutal. But Suzuki he's a mean motherfucker. But god damn, I can't even remember what I was gonna say about Suzuki. Oh, he's another guy who's dominated Okada. Like, I've seen him dominate Okada. Like,
Yeah, but that's solidly because of his wrestling skill. That motherfucker is scary.
not only his wrestling skill, dude, he's just straight mastery of, like, just being a mean motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm not gonna disagree with that, but that wrestling skill,
Oh god,
oh
yeah.
my god, dude.
Well, it's kind of funny. I think it was you. You originally didn't like him, and then I'm like, no, he is perfect. Really watch
Yeah,
this.
you're
dude.
like, he's like Bret Hart, but the Japanese version of Bret Hart, and I just watch him and I'm like, oh my god.
He really is. And if you don't know what we're talking about, Bret Hart is a brutal wrestler. If you watch the punches and the submissions he throws in, they are mean.
Well, prime example, all you really have to do to watch a horrible situation with Bret's submissions is Mr. Perfect versus Bret Hart for the Intercontinental title.
Right?
Like, you watch that sharpshooter that's put in? Yeah, nah.
Oh yeah, Bret went mean.
And not to mention he went mean, Mr. Perfect had a broken back.
Yeah.
So,
No mercy.
yeah.
Come on.
Like,
Bret was one of the gnarliest wrestlers that ever existed.
right? And the punches he'd pull, like,
Dude.
they were punches. They were potatoes, in my opinion. That man was just straight throwing potatoes.
Not only would he sock the fuck out of you, but he would stomp the mat at the same time to make sure the noise is louder. So you got
Right.
socked, and you had the fucking ground beyond you moving.
Right? Honestly, this is gonna sound a little weird. I'm just gonna hit start right here. Honestly, you have any interest in the game, just go play it yourself. Like literally.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I don't blame you.
yeah, cause like we could probably talk about 5 more minutes about wrestling real quick, so this will be an hour-long stream. But like Bret Hart, like I feel like not like especially nowadays, cause I don't. One of my younger friends said he was shit. Yeah, Bret Hart's shit. You know, Bret Hart is actually shit.
I remember that. He was trash. And me and you both looked at each other like...
Yeah, and then we were like,
first.
bro. And then we had to sit him down and watch him and be like, dude, we get it. It's a lot slower, but watch this man. Watch how brilliant every punch he pulls. Like...
Not only every punch he pulls, everything is done with a direction.
There you go.
He is just so very, in a way, it is choreographed, but in a certain way, it's like he makes it seem so real. Because he's just a real fucking deal. That's all there is to it. He's the real fucking deal, dude. Bret, whether you were fighting Bret at a bar or fighting Bret in a ring, he was still gonna hurt you the same amount.
I wouldn't say that because he never left a wrestler injured.
Super injured, yeah, you're right.
You know, like, if you got in a fight with Bret Hart, you probably got fucked up. Ask fucking Vince.
Yeah, I was gonna say, ask Vince McMahon after he got fucking clotheslined off of Jim's shoulders.
Alright. Like,
but,
I
mean, Bret was one of those wrestlers, like, after you got out of the ring, you were like, oh, my back hurts.
Yeah.
Oh, my face hurts.
Yeah, right? Like, I still think, like, who put it, like, fucking Bret, man, sink that goddamn sharpshooter in here. You're like, ah, fuck, man, calm down.
Like we were saying, though, Mr. Perfect had a broken back, and Bret didn't calm down. He still locked that shit the fuck in. Like...
Right. Mr. Perfect's another one, dude. I think...
Yeah.
A lot of, like...
wrestlers of all time.
Yeah, like,
especially one of the greatest who never won the world title.
There you go. He was always an Intercontinental Champion wrestler, but I think he really helped build that, like, title's legacy and shit. Mm-hmm. Like, honestly, the more I think about it, I'm just gonna be honest with you, a lot of people are like, no, you think about it, actually was really good. I'm like, no, he wasn't. This dude wasn't a good wrestler. This dude honestly wasn't that entertaining of a heel. And this dude really, as I've gotten older, I've realized he only worked because... Oh, Mr. Perfect worked all the time, but this dude, Mr. Honky Tonk Man, he only worked because he kind of looked like Elvis, and at the time, you know, an Elvis impersonator worked.
Not just to mention that, but he was Jerry's cousin.
Yeah, like...
It definitely helped.
Like, I hate being that way, but, like, I do not see the single appeal of the Honky Tonk Man.
He should not be the longest Intercontinental Champion of all time.
Yeah, like such a prestigious fucking title belt
like,
that it's had.
He's not worth the time that they've spent on him. I totally agree.
Yeah, like, and he I feel like
Dude, Jerry the King Lawler is a way better wrestler. Why isn't Jerry the King Lawler the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion?
Why isn't the original one Pat Patterson, who is an amazing fucking wrestler?
There you go.
And if you're taking this as honky tonk slander, it's not honky tonk slander, it's honky tonk truth. But I feel like Jeff Jarrett did the whole smashing the guitar gimmick so much better. Rare time you can hear me compliment that fucker. But like,
yeah, right.
It just, he never had the appeal that like so many people told me he has. And it's like, he does not have that fucking appeal. He probably did back in the fucking day. Go, he did this. I'm like, he capitalized upon, at the time, of being a fucking goddamn Elvis clone, basically. It was stupid.
I'll be right back. I gotta run to the bathroom.
Alright, actually, I'm gonna end the stream real quick. Alright, later, guys.